To my YouTube channel. Last time we discussed about our vaginal health, if you can remember very well, yeah? Oh, forgive me for the setup and the shadows, eh? My lighting today has not been that great. I've been forced to switch on the light, so hence the whole of that. When I get rich, I will get a better place, eh? That's where I'm heading to, that's the dream. Back on the topic, last time we discussed about our vaginal health, the symptoms, the causes, and how to get help, right? And then the other day I discovered that after you come back from the hospital, after you finish the whole drugs and all that, doctors normally tell us to take yogurt so that we can boost our good bacteria. Because when you take like the antibiotics, antifungals, antivirals, is there anything called antivirals? Okay, those drugs, you know them. After you've taken them, they normally get rid of all the bacteria from your vagina, and the vaginal pH is not balanced after that. So your body be like competing between the good and the bad bacteria, which one will grow faster. And most of the time, the bad bacteria outruns the good bacteria. That's why sometimes after you've taken the drugs, you find you having a yeast infection after that. Yeah, that funny discharge. Sometimes it's yellowish, greenish to the extreme. If it has not kicked that much, you find it's a little whitish, and it's not supposed to be like that, especially if you're not ovulating or what. Yeah, especially if you're not ovulating, that discharge isn't supposed to be like that. So, where was I? We are normally told to take yogurt to boost our good bacteria. But guess what, guys? Here is where the catch is. So, most of the times, myself, me and I have been going to the supermarkets and to the shops to buy yogurt. Not basically because I have the infection, but basically because I want to avoid the infection. Trying to balance the pH and all that. Then, it hit me that some of these yogurts we are taking, actually not some, actually most of them. I just don't want to put people out of business. I don't want to be a destiny killer. So, some of these yogurts we are purchasing from the supermarkets, actually not yogurts. They are chemicals. Especially here in Nairobi, it's a man-eat-man society. People will just produce anything for the sake of selling. They don't care who is going to consume it or the effect of the person, the effect on the person who is going to consume it. For as long as they make their mula, they chak. Sasa, sisi wenyewe itabidi tumejichunga. Hizo yogurt zenye tunanunua kwenye supermarket, they don't have those good bacteria, the lactobacillus and the stato something of that, something like that. The bacteria that's supposed to help you in the system, the good bacteria that's supposed to help you fight the bad bacteria, to maintain that pH, to avoid that itching and the discomfort and all that. I know, ladies, you can read me. So, I went to the village and I got something here. I know most of you know it. For my case, me, I call it grandma's secret recipe. So, basically what this is, ni maziwa ya ng'ombe. You see, like ng'ombe imekamuliwa. Like after the cow has been milked and all that. So, the milk is boiled and then left to cool. Then put in a bottle like this, or any other container of your choice. Then the cap is put on. I'm sure this one is, if I open it in buyer, it's going to explode on me. Then this milk, the reason as to why I'm coming to give you this secret, because it's secret, I know most of us don't know it. This milk, after fermentation, which has now happened, I put it here when? I put it here on Friday evening. Then I boiled another cup on Saturday evening. After it cooled down, I added. On Sunday I didn't have time to go for the milk. Then yesterday was Monday. I also didn't add, but you're supposed to add it. So this milk has been here from Friday evening. For some prefer to take it after 3 days. For some prefer to take it after 4 days because it normally becomes a bit, for lack of a better word, kauchachu. I don't know how to explain that. A bit sour. Yeah, sour is the word. So, this milk, my people, where I got it from, I actually watched it. Oh, not watch the milk, watch the cow being milked. Yani, when they were handing the bottle or the container that I went to pick milk with, it was still warm. The container was warm. The milk was just milk directly. So guys, I know in the city, not many of us can have access to cow's milk that has not been tampered with. Because again, it's a man-eat man society. People are doing crazy things out there. But if you can have access, to that milk, don't put it raw. Make sure you boil it. Take that milk. Grandma's recipe, you keep it for 3 to 4 days. If you have friends, actually you can request, inquire from friends if they have access to people, and don't just send anyone. Confirm for yourself. Because my people, I said I don't want to be a destiny killer, whether you like it or not. I don't want to find myself in a court being sued for tarnishing someone's brand. So I'm going to try my best to cover this. I hope I've done my best. So whichever company this is, it's fine, it's paying their bills. But these containers, these meals we are buying from the supermarket, doesn't have to be exactly this shape or whatever. The yogurt that you're buying from the supermarket, my people, personally in my case, it ain't helping. Just take it for the sake of kushiba, or for that sweet taste, if that's what you're going for. But if you're going for it because it has to build up, it has to help your body reproduce the number of good bacteria for that advantage or for that assistance, it's not gonna work. Now for this one, for those of you who've chosen like me to be finding a way to get this milk, preparation method is very simple. You've had that. Okay guys, you've had that. Yeah, it's been locked in there for quite some time. That thing is legit. There's like a smell, the fermented smell that's coming from there. Don't mind my blender. In Ikunda. Ever since it was bought, I'm sure if it knew it was coming to my house, it would have avoided my address, because the way it has been used. Yeah. So when you've done this, when you've kept it there and it has fermented, this is what we are going to do next. Pour that thing in the blender. Wow. And it has some chunks. So you pour the chunks plus the watery thingy. Watu wa Nairobi, watu wa stuff, the watery stuff. Nasema hivyo na mimi mmoja wenu. I don't know how they call it from the village. But basically, see, we get the whole thing. Sasa wenzangu kutoka bara, au si kutoka bara, kutoka coast, wa Kierere itanimaliza. Haya ni maziwa yaliyogandishwa ambao nilipata kutoka kwa mchuuzi. Hapa Nairobi tunawaita Masai. Okay, ni Masai kwa sababu actually nilinunua kwa Masai. So alikuwa anakamua. So nilisimama hapo, akakamua maziwa, kaniwekea kwenye kichupa changu. Nikaja nikachemsha mwanzo, alafu nikatia hapa. Hapo ndio nimeharibu chupa. Anyway, as long as it serves its purpose. So guys, this is me turning where to blend. Oh, that was me confirming whether video kameniangusha ama it's still recording. So this is me turning here to blend. Hey, I almost forgot to cover. It doesn't have a formula. That's the formula. Some of you might prefer to use the blender. Some of you might prefer to, you know, the soup style. I don't have that energy, so me, I'm just gonna use the blender. And just like that, ladies, told you it doesn't have a formula. That's how I have my fermented. Now this beats your antibiotics. But are you seeing the smooth consistency as I'm pouring down after blending? Sasa surely, hata kama uko na allergy ya test hizo mavitu kwa mdomo na nimekuchapia hivi kwa blender, utashindwaje kunywa kama maziwa surely? So, kusaidiana, they sell a cup at 30 shillings. Mi si biashara napiga hapa. I can give you the directions if you want. down below the comment section. It's around Embakasi. They sell a cup at 30 shillings. I can give you the directions. That is a feather. Then when you're at feather, you cross down to Standard Drive. You walk like, that's like, okay, 500, 800 meters. When you're at Standard Drive, you request for Samburu Court. Samburu Court. That's where you find these nice ladies and gentlemen milking their cows. So, hizi ng'ombe zinazururanga Nairobi, actually zinatusaidia. Because I'm sure hii maziwa ya ng'ombe kanazururanga Nairobi. So guys, I'm supposed to drink, This is good. Dude, that is actually very good. Wow. I feel like I'm in my grandma's kitchen right now. And I've not put sugar. So imagine after I put sugar. So this is how we are boosting our vaginal pH aura. This is the way. So thank you guys for watching this video. Actually, getting the time to watch the video. I'm like, I want to finish with this video and drink the whole thing. Then I remembered I have people to share with. Before my baba sees it and asks me kama kichwa imeruka. It's hustling, right? So guys, you can choose to drink it like that. Ama you put sugar kidogo. But now if you put sugar, I feel like it will have lost meaning. It's supposed to be like this. We are not supposed to put sugar. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be taken like this. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Actually, I want you to comment and tell me how you find the whole thing. If you have another simpler way of preparing it minus using tokens and power, I'll be glad to hear it. Also, if you have another contribution of another way we can boost our immunity, ladies, to this, sawa. Also men, watch this and you can help your sisters, your grandmothers, all the females in your life. And ladies, if you have domestic managers, kindly share with them. It will help someone somewhere. So thank you very much. Until we meet next time. Wow. But I'll just try. So until we meet next time, share. Tell me what you think about it. Thank you very much.